It's the Cal Golden Bears and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So California's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
And that is exactly... Draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. By the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. They're all over him. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And, man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration, just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do, starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Glover. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Long way to go on second down. Was to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Glover. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. Turns it upfield. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Going to the run, it's Clay. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Spartan.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the point after is good. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing. All of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football.
There he goes! They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Edwards.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, gonna throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick.
And this offense just can't get out of their own way. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. Jesse, you have to take better care of the football. They're turning this thing over like they're a non-profit.
Yeah, this thing goes back to football 101 now. 5 points of pressure every...
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
With the catch, it's Anderson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays.
Touchdown, Sparty! A great catch and run for 6.
For this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quick give. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Move to his right. Right side, it's Glover. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job
Makes a grab and room to run. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Edwards. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Rolls right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. In the red area, it's Edwards. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Golden Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Right at the line. Could be an alley. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, it's Clay. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21.
And this can happen on those 3rd and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big 3rd down conversion.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because...
He caught it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Spartans! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he's going to try to return this one. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. He's at the 30. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Another nice run to pick up a first down. They've been running it all drive long. They've got the defense on their heels. That last one now just puts them on the fringe of the red zone. And, guys, we know this is an area of the field where it gets really hard to throw into. So why would you stop running the ball now if you're the offense?
And the Golden Bears have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped right there. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Unleashes one deep. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Turns up, it's Clay.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Caught. Runs through a tackle. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down to the air. Touchdown, Spartan! Fitted in the window for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cal. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Volunteer sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw one first. Rush is on. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Field goal is good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. One more snap coming before halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with the San Jose State head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Hits inside. It's Clay. Just smothered on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Clay. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clay. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Clay. Touchdown, San Jose State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. He wants to throw it. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone is on that track.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
The give to the back. Touchdown, San Jose State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again.